For some people, it's more easier to talk about you to other people than to talk to you about your situation. See, this is what we call today mess. Okay, Missy Martha. It's easier for them to go to other people to talk about you instead of coming to you and confiding in you, trying to figure out what's going on with your life. It's easier for them because it makes the situation better for them, because of course they're the person who's bringing up the topic in the conversation. Not everyone is built to be the encourager in a situation or to be there for another person. They're just not built like that. See, since you're the type that is built to inspire others, to be there to help aid other people while they're going through situations, or even just being there to be a helping hand or a shoulder to lean on, you're the person that can do that. You were built for it. But some of the people that you're dealing with is not the type that we're talking about. They're not built like that. So some of us, we begin to look at these people as though they're mishandling us. They're not doing us right. They're not treating us right. No, they just weren't built to do what you do. That's all there is to it. They wasn't built to encourage people. They weren't built to be there for people in those type of situations, because they couldn't handle that situation for themselves if they were in it at all. You have to understand, these people were not put here to do that. Everybody has a purpose, and that purpose of being there for other people just ain't for them. Some of them, their main purpose in life is to be messy. A lot of them, they just like to go back and gossip to other people in your family and other people in your groups, your friends. They would rather go back and say these things to other people to make you look bad, not understanding that they're actually making themselves look bad, because everybody knows that if a person talks to you about another person, honey, we already know you going back to other people talking about us. I mean, it's just simple as that. They're not keeping their mouths closed. They're actually setting themselves up for failure. We have to understand, this day and age is built on gossip. I mean, look at all the television shows. Everybody on TikTok talking about everything. Everybody on YouTube talking about other stuff, baby. It's not even about, trying to help other people half the time. But we are so thankful for those light workers who are here to help us. Most of you guys are dealing with people like this, and you just don't understand, like, where's their head at right now? Yeah, it's simple. It's simple as that. Like I said, they're not built for it. Some of you guys are dealing with people around you who are simply around you each and every day, and they see your struggle. They see what you have went through. But trust me, when that big win come in, baby, you got to know that they going to come back around all up in your face as though nothing ever happened. I'm like, nah, baby, let's circle back around. What happened to that energy you had whenever I was going through my situation? See, God is about to bring you into a lot of things, a lot of blessings, a lot of wealth. And he's restoring your life. There's a lot of restoration that's coming towards you. Many of you have been around people like that. We understand the concept of forgiving people. That's okay. We can do that, but we won't forget what happened. We won't forget, you wasn't there when we were shooting in the gym, trying to get our practice on, trying to get ourselves up out the mud. You wasn't there with me. You wasn't around. You wasn't giving me that encouragement. But understand that because of you are around these people, it just lets you know that God is trying to show you all of the people that you have to, pull away from or pull out of your life, and engage in people who's actually going to be there to help encourage you in times of struggle. Who were those people that were there? I mean, look, you have to actually, dissect your circle. And you can't keep squares in your circle. We have to understand that. Most of us love so hard that we try to give people the benefit of the doubt. We do. And that's a good thing at times. But after so long you've been giving people the benefit of the doubt of how they treated you, after so long, you start to see these cycles that they're in the cycles that they do when they do this. And you start to look at things differently, because you're like every time shit go down, where was you at? Every time things are going wrong, what would you at, shawty? What would you at? We have to look at things from a different perspective as far as forgiveness goes, because people push forgiveness a lot, and it's a good thing to forgive, but understand that when you're forgiving, it's not always an opening for you to allow that person back in your space. It's not always that. You can't always trust people, especially when they're like that. If they can sit here and talk to other people about you, form groups around what you're doing, not understand what you're going through, but rather talk to other people about you than talk to you about your situation. I'm telling y'all, child, these the very ones that's about to come into your space, or they're going to try to come back around, about to circle back around, trying to spin the block because they see things are going better for you. See, That's the thing. They think that you're trying to, a lot of people nowadays, they be like, oh, I ain't letting that in my energy. I can't have no negative people around me. That has nothing to do when you have a friendship or a familyship, bloodline, it's not supposed to be like that. You can't just say that when it comes to your family. You say you say blood is thicker than water, but what was that same energy when I was going through my situation? What was the same energy when you were going through that? That ain't thick. Blood ain't thicker than water when it comes to that, obviously. So as I look deeper into this person's energy, Spirit is showing me that they've been regretting not talking to you anymore. Now they're starting to see and realize that you was a real one, that you was always there for them, and that you're always there for other people. I mean, it's like you're the type of person that's not going to turn your back on someone just because they're going through something. And this is what's been happening to them. You have to realize that whoever you're dealing with, they're not a good person, baby. I'm trying to tell you. I also picked up on some form of candle magic. Whoever this is does candle magic, but they're also affiliated with some form of a group or a coven who is doing obia on certain people. They're using some form of obia, and whoever this is, they started to dive deeper into dark shit. You know what I'm saying? So all of this stuff that they've been dealing with they literally always been a bad person. They were never a true person or a true friend to you, a true family member to you, because this is the type of person that they were. The energy that God showed me was they always spoke ill against you. They had ill intentions. Their thoughts were not always a good thought towards you. So if you ever told this person what you were trying to do, if there was something going on, they would think into their mind like, I hope they don't get it. I hope this don't happen. These are the type of people that this person was. But now they've connected to a group and associated themselves with a group that is doing evil shit against other people. Now it's gotten worse. It also shows me that this person is possessed. Whoever you're dealing with is possessed with some form of an entity that they've been working with. This entity has attached themselves to this person. So they're not even running their own life. They're literally being ran by some form of an entity connecting them to doing dirty work. This is 111. Type 111 in the comments. Definitely some form of a confirmation for you. So if this message is for you, Spirit is showing me how they began to connect with this group. And the reason they connected with this group was to better themselves. They were trying to do better for themselves. But then they started to do other things by harvesting other people's energy, trying to take other people's destinies, trying to give other people their karma, so that they can have good karma. So you got to realize a lot of the shit you've been going through is simply because they've been trying to put this on you. They've been putting their bad karma over there on you. But see, you got to understand the type of God that you serve doesn't allow all of this to continue to take place in your life. So that's why I'm telling you, there's some greatness coming from this. There's a blessing. God causes all things to work together for the good of them that love God and who are called according to his plans. And baby, you are called. And there's nothing that this person can do about it. Period. So what I'm trying to tell you is, don't fall for this. When this person starts to come back around you, don't fall for it. It's a trap. You got to understand that. See, this person only comes around you. You got to start to look into things differently. This person only comes around you when you're doing good. But when you're doing bad, nowhere to be found. That's because they scared whatever they done put on you is going to come back on them. But it's going to happen anyway. Because like I said, the God you serve ain't going to allow all this to continue to keep happening. You're dealing with somebody who thinks that what they're doing is greater than the God that you serve. You're literally dealing with a demonic person. Okay? And like I said, you may have realized that a lot of you guys have been having a lot of dreams. And this is simply because I would like to say the word astral projection. I feel like God takes you to places and show you these people doing what they're doing. He takes you while you're sleeping to show you, to warn you, to let you know, listen, you need to be alert, be on alert for this person. You ain't having them dreams for nothing. You've been getting all of this from the Most High. He been letting you know what's up, what's really real, who really real in your life. He not going to leave you in the dark so you won't know nothing. And this is why you've been getting all them dreams, trying to figure out probably like, what is this going on? Why am I dreaming about this person? Oh, baby, it's the reason. You got to follow suit and understand that you got to be on full alert when it comes to this person, because they not a good person. And like I said, this person is fully possessed. You may not realize it, or you may have realized it. They probably act out of character a whole lot, because that's a lot of the traits of this person being possessed. Acting out of character, going off on people when they normally don't, being sad and depressed. Because like I said, now that everything has happened, now they about to need your help. They're going to turn to you thinking that you can help them, but God ain't even going to allow this person to come towards you or even near you. This person's been blocked from your energy. All of the blessings that you're about to receive is all yours. Nobody can take it. Nobody can take what's yours. Type in the comments, you can't have it. You can't have it. And that's, look, the God that you serve is letting you know that, baby, I got your back. You got to know that the things that you've been going through, it wasn't for a reason. It wasn't for no reason. Okay? He causing all that to work out for your good. And it's on period. And you already know it says no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It ain't going to ever prosper. They thought it was prospering because they was getting a little this, a little that, a little good things, a lot of stuff that started happening good in their life. But now they got to reap the consequences of what they did towards you, because you ain't to be messed with. And that's period. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this message. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video and let your girl know that you know, if this resonates with you. Peace and blessings. Mwah.